So as you can see, we've been doing loads of strimming. We've left it as late as we can to allow the flowers and grasses to seed, so we help the biodiversity and don't kind of kill everything off apart from the brambles. So we've done our land, and we've run out of cable, and I've been using this 2.7mm extra strong cable from, is it not focusing on that?
No, it needs to be close.
Okay, this 2.7mm cable, which is the toughest one they do for the head that I had. But I've been going through reels of this stuff on my bump feeder. So I tried out, because it's that time of year, I thought I'd try out a metal blade, which is this one, the 3-bladed tri-star. It's a steel blade, and it was great for about the first hour, and then it just stopped cutting and it was very frustrating. So I gave up on that. And then we saw the guys who had trimmed the land next door before. They had a different kind of head, which is a much smaller, thinner head with multiple fibrous dangly bits, blades coming out. So I've just been to the steel dealer who sold us this, and he recommended this one, which is a larger head that takes 3.5mm sharp line, it's called, and it just goes in like this. So you just push it in, that's it, it's in. Get another one. You just push it in and it's in, that's it. So now I'm going to get this onto my strimmer and have a go and see whether this is better or more cost effective than the 2.7mm. So obviously I've lost the little bolt that you use to unlock the or you use to lock the arbor to the head. So I'm now using a screw. If I can even find the hole, it's there. So obviously you push that in until it locks, and then one way or another, that way, this comes off. I might just spin this over.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yes.
You're allowed to do that. It's not a lawnmower.
It's not a lawnmower. Here's the new head. And this goes on with the bolt. This is how you fit the head. In exactly the same way as I fitted the old bump feed, and now it's really important. What I do every single day, I use my little strimmer.
I can't see what you're doing because you've got your back.
Is just to take the grease nut off. Obviously this is a fast spinning, moving part. So I just fill her up with grease on a daily basis to keep her well lubricated. There we go. Let's get back on with some strimming and see what this head's like.
Hang on, start again.
Okay, so this is the Duracut 20-2 from Steel.
Can we use it on your hair?
Yes. Why does my hair look good today?
It's looking great.
So to release the nylon blades, you just push them through, and then I think there's like a ratcheted teeth that hold onto it as you push it in, and then also this cord. I don't know if you can see this. See whether you can focus in on that.
No, it's focusing on you.
And then if I go out and shot.
It's focusing on the bathroom.
Okay, well this is a serrated 3.5 mil.
Ah, now we can see it.
3.5 mil.
Yeah,
That's the thickest that this will take. And it just has 2 entry points on each side, and you just oh, there's a bit stuck in there from the old blade. Here, there you go.
So it goes in on the edge and comes out of the middle?
Yeah, so it goes in there, and then you just keep pushing through until you see some on the other side, and then it locks it in.
Okay.
And then obviously one on this one. So this is Steel's answer to the smaller spindles with 4 thicker nylon blades, but it's much easier. On the other things, you have to, it's a blade change, where this is it's a tool change system, whereas this is you just push it in, and then when you want to change it you just push it through, whereas the other ones you have to use an Allen key to undo the locking mechanism, then push the blades and then lock it back down with the Allen key, whereas this is bladeless. So I can just put a big bunch of them in my pocket and go and get happily strimming until the forecasted rain arrives. Rain, rain, go away. I need to trim this place.
Today.
Exactly. See you later.
Meanwhile, let's get...
Right, so as you may know, come with me. If you've watched some of our previous videos, this is where the chimney came out. From the chimney filled the kitchen, literally about a third of the kitchen. And the chimney stuck out through the roof there. We took it all down, and these tiles, roof tiles, were just ones that we found lying around. They were sort of on land around the building. Many of them are cracked, they've got holes in them. Anyway, we've got a problem with the leaking roof. So I thought to myself, well, it's okay, I'll just go and buy some roof tiles. But that's not as easy as that may sound. You can say these things, but then I've been to every builder's merchants in the area, and they kind of laugh at you. They're like, you know, these are 20 years old, you're never going to find them again. So when I was in Villanova de Juarez buying that Milwaukee breaker, I always carry a tile, one of the spare tiles I carry in the car. So if I spot a builder's merchants, or if I spot a builder's yard, then I always stop and say, "Hola, você fala inglês? Do you speak English? Have you got any of these tiles?" And everyone laughs at me and says no. And when I was in Villanova de Juarez, I said, I don't suppose you have any old tiles? And he said, well, how old? And I said, I think they're about 20 years old. And he laughed at me, as pretty standard. And he said, well, have you got one with you? I said, yes. So I went and got it. And he said, yes, we've got them, made by the exact same company. I'm like, so anyway, I went back up there, and the yard manager was a little bit grumpy that day. I don't know why, but he wasn't particularly helpful, and he left me to my own devices. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this asbestos roof with a sandwich panel roof, which will be waterproof. Then we'll put battens, rippers as they're called here, and then we'll tile it in exactly the same tile coming down, so it'll all look like one roof, but it won't. There'll be two independent roofs that will work together to waterproof the building. But yeah, we've just got to get rid of this horrible asbestos, and I just thought it'd be really nice to have tiles, and I've been trying to work out a way of doing it so that it'd be waterproof underneath, but still look exactly the same. So how the Portuguese do it on a low pitched roof is a very thin sandwich panel with insulation, and then battens, silicone screwed down, and then these will flow down, and we'll have this cut here will be from the end of the ridge all the way to here. There'll be one beautiful diagonal line, and they'll all be replaced, and this will all be one flowing roof. So anyway, we ordered the tiles that I thought were the right tiles. Now let me show you why it's such an easy mistake to make, and so I'm passing this on to you so that you don't make the same mistake, because the best mistakes to learn from are the ones that other people make. So if you keep watching our channel, you're going to be like so full of knowledge. So anyway, I find these in the yard, and this is what I did. So I offered them up here, and I was like, yeah, that's great, that works, yes. And then if you put one, let me put them down on the floor and I'll show you. So on the left hand side, this is what I did in the yard. So look, so that's perfect, and then you put one on top here, and then that's perfect. That covers the hole that's here, and then what happens is the rain comes down, fills up into these reservoirs, and then runs down the tile, runs and blah 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 blah. So anyway, this is all well and good. Look, it's all working so well. It's perfect. Yeah, so you can see why I made the mistake of choosing these tiles. But then the problem comes when the guy delivered the tiles. He said, he looked at this one and he said, oh, these are not going to work. And I'm just like, well, no, I tried them in the yard, look. And he said, did you try on this side? Because I tried on here as well, it works on here. But then when it comes to this side, now bomb, no good. So here, I'll show you. So on this side, you have this problem here. Now one fix for this is just to cut out this part here. But
what's the problem? I don't actually see the problem.
This is supposed to be down here.
Oh right, okay. Is it?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like this. So this is sat up on this tile. So I'd imagine rain can drive in underneath here.
Oh, I see.
So anyway, they're no good. So what we're going to do as a kind of a fix to this problem is we're going to work out the meterage of the ruin roof, and we're going to order a quantity of these tiles to do this roof over here. I didn't know what kind of style tile I wanted for the roof. It kind of it doesn't really matter to me that much. I sort of wanted a more Romanesque one, but lots of the buildings, if you look down there, our neighbour's roof are a very similar style to our roof, so it kind of keeps with the vibe of the village. So I'll go and order enough of these to do this roof. So the roof on the ruin will match the roof on our house. For looks, they're almost identical, and they'll also match our neighbour's roof. And then the guy in the builders merchants, he said that these actual ones, the ones that will fit and work with this one, were hidden away right at the top, at the back, and I would have never have found them. So if I go back, he will help me find these ones. So I'll go back and I'll order enough to finish that roof with the ones of these that I bought, and enough of these to do the roof of the Casa de Baño and fix the roof upstairs. Fix the roof on top where the chimney came out. So this is just something that's happened this week. We've had a load of rain, which has slowed down work, and because I can't run an electric cable we have biblical rain here, so we haven't been able to do much work on the ruin. I just hit a fly when I did that. So this is something that we could do, go and pick up the roof tiles. So we've been doing that whilst it's been raining, in the torrential rain. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Be really careful when you're trying to find tiles, because these are 20 years old, and to find an exact copy has proven to be near impossible, but I'm nearly there. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that with you folks. See you later. So we're in our local restaurant. Hang on. And this is just down the road from our house, about 5 minutes drive away, and you can have this thing called a mixed grill, which is just an insane amount of food for £9, and with a drink. It's £9.
Which is good because I'm really hungry.
It's €9.
Worked up an appetite today.
So anyway, look, this is what you get. So 2 massive pork chops, 2 massive bits of steak, 4 bits of pork belly, 2 sausages, a massive bowl of chips. What's this? Oh, salada, and some bread. Yes, €9 a head.